根据中国的地理结构呢，是西部呢是高于东部，然后我们这个西里山峰的海拔高度呢是1000到1200米。大家可以看到了，我们前方的景色啊，在我们前方的景色呢是雾蒙蒙的一片，在前方的景色呢还是雾蒙蒙的一片。So, ladies and gentlemen, would you please look at our higher than eastern part? So the average mountain level here is about 200 to 400 meters above sea level. 桥呢叫做天生桥，因为呢当地的居民呢在以前呢相信只有天。中华鲟呢，它最长呢可以长到4米长。 然后呢，它有一个非常 all the way back to the App branch, Yangtze River to spawn. But after 1989, after the birth of that dam group, to spawn. 好了，大家呢现在呢可以看把您的目光呢缓缓地向我们的游轮川的左手边，游船的左手边。 那可以看到，这里有一条公路啊，这里有一条公路，但是他们以前呢 ，because before the liberation of the People's Republic of China, here， 大家可以看到2条公路啊，在较低的一条呢，这条公路呢是乡村公路啊，是修建于1976年。在29公里的高速公路上，有多达34座桥梁和5桩 is express highway in 1999. This express highway is only 29 kilometers long, but includes 34 bridges and 40% of the total length. So this express highway also have a nickname called the. 这个桥呢，也反映了这个绳子的颜色。So ladies and gentlemen, it's a McDonald bridge because this bridge shaped like the logo of McDonald. 很多的建筑呢，红色的建筑呢都是一模一样的啊，红色的建筑都是一模一样的。这些呢，这些建筑呢就是以前修建过，现在就是把它用来改造成了民居。好 ，Ladies and gentlemen, please look at our right hand side. 我们的三峡大坝。So， 今天的讲解呢就到这里，非常感谢各位嘉宾的收听。
In the year 2006. So this is the final length and final height. On the other side of the dam, that's the lock. So later this the world's largest lock, and you can count there are 5 steps. Traffic, another for downstream traffic. So either of them can work separately. That it used to be like you can imagine, it used to be covered by high mountains. So very huge, work, and also very deep. But it took 2 years to build an expressway linking the downtown channel for the upstream traffic. That's where we will go through later. So when the boat goes in and park, and then move to the next chamber and one by one. On the trial navigation, it took 6 hours, but people are still very excited. And here comes the channel for downstream to Shanghai direction. So you can see the water has been raised up to the same level as the higher chamber, and then the boat goes in. And afterwards, it will be lower down to the same level as outside. Pass linking the two sides of the river in front, 10 o'clock direction. That's the dam, yeah. And if you think it's too long to go through the lock, in the future we can have another choice. On the right end of the dam, you may notice there is a building. It's a shaped elevator. So eventually the shape gun goes in and then they lift the whole lock chamber up and down. In this area we can see a lot of power lines. So that means the generators are working. Ladies and gentlemen, so over here, this is the dam. And it doesn't look, those are for hoisting the big metal gates. And it will always be there on the top. On the other side of the crane, there is a highway places. And this part, which is inside, is with operation. So the boat goes in, and then after the tour, your boat will come over here, go, and then we go this way to see the rest all the way to the 5D temple. The 5D temple used to be a peninsula. So that's what we're going to see in the next few days. And so much more interested in the books or postcards here, and the next stop are the better place to buy. Because those vendors, actually they are not entitled to sell those official edition of books. For the upstream traffic, closer one for the downstream direction, by 1-2 lock chambers. And then the water goes by gravity. Central pipelines at the base of the lock chamber, and also the cooling side by hand. Later I can show you some pictures how to do those two worthwhile to the bunker in this lock. Road traffic. Well, so now 7 years, and those are amber, and cables into the holes. So they do it by hands. Anchoring works. I myself is also a beneficiary from rivers. They put a lot of sandbags along the river banks because the water was so high. But eventually we didn't suffer much because we had a higher elevation. But in that year,